All right, guys. Let's do a quick segment because some people have been asking about this. They've been like, "Papa God, did you know Keffals was banned on Twitch?" Yeah, I do. I do know that because all over my feed, because everybody in the commentary community is praising our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Me personally, I don't really care. It's unfortunate for her. I don't really care. But anyway, I was checking it out because she keeps blaming Destiny. She keeps saying that it's Destiny's fault. Destiny got me banned. What is this Destiny nuke? What is that? I guess they made a stream about nuking Destiny's stream. Weird. I mean, that seems like... Aren't you not supposed to do that? Whatever. Wait, what is this? Keffals GG Live? Wait, didn't Destiny create this? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Destiny created... So here's something that people don't know. Apparently... Wow, there's a lot of people banned on this. Apparently, and I could be wrong, I believe, and I think this is actually true, that Destiny created like this .gg thing live as a template, and he gives it out to everybody that wants it for free. So I'm pretty sure that's true. He created like it's its own streaming website that Destiny will like uses as basically his primary kind of, and then of course he streams on Twitch and YouTube as well. But he gives it out for free. Don't you think maybe that's a little weird to be hating Destiny when you're using a resource that he gives out for free? I don't understand. Okay, whatever. So anyway, they got banned, and they keep blaming Destiny. I keep seeing it all over. There's what it says right here. I was mass reported and banned on Twitch, and upon restarting the stream on my YouTube, I was immediately brigaded by Destiny's community. We had to turn the YouTube chat off. He doesn't want to cover this. I am just about to start discussing his connections to Kiwi Farms. Now listen, here's the only thing I know about Kiwi Farms. It used to be like the Quickie Farms. CWC, Christian, not kidding. And it turned into Quickie Farms because I think Christian pronounced it wrong and it was a meme. I don't really know. But anyway, they got banned, and here's the reason why. This thumbnail right in here. Now, I had to censor the thumbnail, but apparently, Keffals left this thumbnail for one of her videos on her stream for like a half an hour. And on this side, I have blacked this out. And do you want to know why? Because every single legitimate transphobic and homophobic slur that you could think of is littered. It's plastered all over here. Okay? It's full of slurs. Right, and what she's saying here is that like Destiny's community is calling her these slurs, but the reality is that they're still there, and Twitch doesn't like that. If they're gonna ban you for the word cracker, I said it with an A, I'm allowed to. Then they're gonna ban you for this other stuff, okay? And they banned Hassan, a white man, for using his own word. You gotta be careful, girl. They're gonna ban you too. They're gonna ban you too. Now, it's possible that people in Destiny's community reported her. Maybe they were hate watching her and they reported her for that stuff. But, like, I don't know what to tell you. This is kind of how things work. As you become a larger content creator, people are going to watch you, and you need to be more careful. Now, my understanding is Keffals had a hand in getting Destiny banned. I don't know the specifics, so I'm not going to sit here and, like, be like, yes, this is exactly why. This is just my understanding. I'm not super educated on it, but this is just my understanding. But, like, you need to be aware of that because this is the thing. It's not, like, a lot of times people will know when you get banned as a larger creator or you get punished, a lot of times it's because your enemies want you to get punished for a justifiable thing that the platform may not care about. So, for instance, when Ethan said those inflammatory things about the NRA meeting, right? Why was he banned? Because Keemstar made a huge stink about it. Right, Ethan made those offhanded comments about attacking those very edgy, dark humor jokes, and just because something's a joke doesn't mean that you're free from any criticism, right? Because people use jokes as vehicles to say stuff sometimes. But he made those very dark humor jokes about like, oh, you guys should go, do this, hit the whoa on the NRA building after in the wake of the Uvalde shooting. Right, and then everybody was dogpiling. Keemstar, Signal Boosted, then a bunch of conservatives. So then YouTube's like, okay, we have to do something. So they banned him for a week. It's similar to this, right? Like if you're a smaller streamer, then you did something like that, you'd probably skate under the radar. because nobody's watching, but people are watching you, and that's just kind of part of the business. Now, I don't know if you deserve the hate watch or not. But you know, you have to be careful. And at the end of the day, you can sit here and blame everybody else but yourself. But if you engage consistently in blaming everybody else for things that you can control, you're going to be a failure. And that's just the unfortunate reality, is you need to take the level of responsibility that you can to operate. I got banned on TikTok. People already know this. I got banned on TikTok because some of my humor got a bit edgy. And even though I don't think I should have been banned, maybe like a suspension, I was permanently banned. The only thing I could do is focus on what I can control and do better moving forward. Whether I feel it's fair or not, that's the only thing that you can do. And you can just operate better moving forward in the future. That's what you have to do. You can be bitter if you want, but you're just going to continue to sulk and be more bitter. And it's going to have a negative impact on you and your mental health if you don't take the accountability that you can take. If you can blame yourself for something, and at least in my experience, it is easier to do that thing. It's easier to absorb that thing. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like, you know, if I'm playing, this is dumb, but like, if I'm playing a video game and we lose the game, but like I can identify that part of it was my fault, you know what that means? That I can do better next time. That's I enjoy failing. Well, I don't enjoy failing, but I it's nice when I fail to be able to recognize my part in it, so I can reflect and do better in general and operate in a better capacity. And that's what you really got to do. You know, you got to be more careful. You have to. Yeah, nothing's ever your fault in a video game. Exactly. You have to be careful. You have to just and like this behavior is going to be self-destructive. This whole war with Destiny is going to be self-destructive. I mean, that's probably why, I don't know the specifics, but probably has something to do with why Destiny got banned. I remember him saying something along the lines that he doesn't like the online trans community, right? Now, I don't know specifically about the online trans community or if they're bad people. I doubt that they're bad people. I don't really know. I know that Destiny's in like a much more toxic space than I am. In general, everybody's toxic. So I don't exist in it.
Black_pyramid.
Thanks for up, brother. Let me mute these for now. Sorry.
When do I get my own gut?
I don't know, brother. You shouldn't. But anyway, like I was saying, and then he waged war against like online trans people, and then he got his account banned. Now, you guys probably be like, well, no, it's not his fault. Blah 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 blah. At the end of the day, you can only control what you can control, right? So you know what I mean. Destiny engaged in self-destructive behavior. Not that he's like failing. I mean, he's doing very well. But you get my point, right? You need to take a deep breath and not go so kooky. What is
Kiwi
it?
Farms dude is like.
Didn't say Simon Says.
You reading the Kiwi Farms thread? Yeah, I always check my Kiwi Farms thread. I think I converted a lot of them. I think the Kiwi Farms dude is like me. I think they like me just because they hate trans people.
Didn't say Simon
So I've been fighting with trans people, and they're all like, "Destiny's close to becoming transphobic. We almost got him." It's interesting.
Okay. Well, that just seems like a joke about how Destiny's fighting with online trans people, and they think that they can convert them to be transphobic. Yeah, or maybe they almost did, but they didn't get them. They don't seem to have gotten them. I don't know, man. When it comes to the trans conversation with Destiny, for the most part, I think that Destiny is a trans advocate in a different way that somebody like Keffals would be. Like, the reality is that there's people who are going to listen to trans people. This is true for any marginalized group. And then there's people who aren't going to listen to trans people when it comes to trans rights. Some people feel more comfortable listening to a non-trans person because they're not even more comfortable, but they're so ignorant that they can't identify with a trans person communicating their experience. So they have to hear the logic through somebody else that appeals more to them. I know that sounds so weird, but that's like a trans person be like, "Oh, I'm having this experience. I'm having this particular experience. This is really upsetting me." Somebody that doesn't really have anything to identify with that, they can't really empathize with that. They'd be like, "Oh, fuck you. You're just crazy." You know, they'll be stupid about it. But then you could sit down and somebody like Destiny will sit there and like explain to you their rationale. And it might make more sense. Be like, "Oh, okay. Now I understand why trans people are actual human beings." I know it sounds weird, but like, that would be the responsibility of like a non-trans advocate, is to advocate in a way that would get people who wouldn't listen to trans advocates to listen to them, because they're like, "Oh, you know." Here's Destiny on his verified Kiwi Farms account saying he's known the person who runs the site for 10 years and played StarCraft 2 with him. Here's another user getting mad at him for stealing content from my... Okay, I mean, like, oh, he knows the Kiwi Farms person. That doesn't mean that he... I don't know what is the implication here, that he's the one who did it? Just got sent these chat logs. Destiny told his community master report my Twitch account. Oh, Destiny. Oh, shit. I bet you could report her stream for ban evasion eventually. actually. If she's featuring too much of my stuff, sounds like a good report. Reason, PP laugh. Destiny, that and having the F word on screen, Destiny on it, LOL, GigaChad. Well, maybe Destiny, I mean, like, first and foremost, we can't, this is the problem, is I don't know if this is true. Only because Keffals seems to, from what I've seen, fake a lot of DMs and stuff, and they're not against faking information. So I don't personally know if any of this is actually true. This could be edited for all I know. I really don't know. It could also be real. It looks like he's saying you guys could report her for actual things that could be against TOS. Like I said, you know, this is the space. Try not, you got to not give him a reason. Is it the right thing to do? Probably not. No, but it's going to happen. I mean, I don't know. You got to operate better. F-word slurs and pictures of Destiny definitely report. Let's go, dude. Destiny I already did 20 times ago. Oh my god. It sounds like a good report reason. Destiny, if she gets banned, if Destiny does the pee-pee laugh, is it Pepe? I don't know. That's cringe. That's the reason why Destiny got banned on Twitch. If she gets banned, we can't go over it on stream. Yes, sir. Brigade Abather. What? Is that a Hero of the Storm character? Oh, it's a StarCraft character. Destiny, the slur usage is far easier. If she gets a ban for hate speech, it's way worse. Oh my god. It might be true. But again, you shouldn't be displaying a thumbnail. You know, you can only control what you can control. You shouldn't be displaying a thumbnail on there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta operate in a little bit of like a better capacity. You gotta be a little smarter about this. This whole thing was covered in sussy words, you know? Plus, dude, getting banned on Twitch probably isn't so bad. Like, if I got banned on Twitch, you know what that means? That's just an excuse to use YouTube. If I get banned on the Twitch, the first person I'm contacting is Tipster, and I'm gonna say, Tipster, can you please help me set up some kind of a multi-stream, whatever it's called, dual stream, and then boom, I'm just not a Twitch person anymore. Probably help my career. You know what I'm saying? Streaming on YouTube probably be good for my career. But I get a little bit of money through Twitch. It's enough money for me to be like, I'm going to stay here, you know? So, is what it is. I'm going to sneeze. I don't know why I sneezed right into the microphone as if I'm not going to have my face at this the rest of my life. Anyway, oh, God. Moving forward, Willie Max says, perfect example of if you go after other people's money and platforms, you lose sympathy for when yours gets deleted. So they're referring to Keffals going after, I'm going to say going after, the quartering sponsors. Here's the thing, dude. And I don't care. I know that you guys in the commentary community feel differently. I don't think that there's anything wrong with somebody saying, look at this. Do you support this? Okay, the quartering was being openly transphobic, misgendering Keffals, saying a bunch of, like, you know, stuff about how she's a groomer, etc. So she said to his sponsors, like, do you support this behavior? And they did. And it is what it is. They decided to keep with him. Good for you guys. But you guys are so weird. I don't know. Like, in the commentary community, like, there's no, like there's never any logic there. The argument is like, hey, don't use your fans to, like, basically mass brigade a particular sponsor or brand, because they might drop them just out of, like, safety. But the thing is, I don't know, dude. Like, if I was a business, I wouldn't want to support somebody that was, like, openly being transphobic. So I would actually appreciate that. If I had, like, my own brand of, I don't know, fucking silicone wiener molds or something, I would be like, yeah, I don't want to support somebody transphobic. But I think that it's separate. I think even if Keffals didn't do that, people wouldn't care, because the reality is like, you look at this and go like, oh my God, did Destiny call people to report her? What for what? Oh, I can see why you got, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. The feeling when you are ontologically incapable of being incorrect and all your opinions are good and never miss. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot else to say. My advice to you, Keffals, my legitimate advice to you is to be more careful when you're operating on your platform and understanding. I just really want you to understand this. And this isn't, this is not something to be take offensive by. I'm new to this situation. I'm new to, like, the Keffals in general as a person, but I can tell you one thing. The energy from the atmosphere is that you are what they call in the young the young person's game a lolcow. Okay, a lot of people look at you as kind of a joke. It doesn't really matter what you do; they're gonna bad faith the fuck out of everything that you do because nobody sees any level of credibility in you. And you know, I'm not saying that that's not partially their fault, but you know, the way that you carry yourself is going to have a profound impact on that. So this whole entire thing, with Destiny, like this isn't helping you to go with this whole Destiny thing. I mean, I just personally, it seems like you're a little obsessed. I keep seeing Destiny, 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 Destiny. Or like I see this tweet here. This is the omniliberal. I remember seeing this thing. I don't remember the whole thread, but it's like a really stupid, shitty joke. I don't like it either. It is something, I don't know. It was a weird. Oh wait, maybe it's right here. I don't know. It was a weird image, but like I don't know. It seems like you're constantly reposting Destiny. It seems like you might be a little bit. You might be a little too focused on the guy, and it might not be good for you. That's it. Maybe they have a crush on Destiny. Maybe. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down to the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.